Here we are.
Here we are. Hi, Anne. How are you doing?
Oh, very well, thank you. Lovely, balmy, sunny evening here in the UK.
Yeah, but it hasn't been, has it?
Amazingly hot.
Yeah.
Just unbelievable. You've got to put this on your calendar because so many times when I come out with Brenda, it's wet, it's grey, it's cold, it's foggy. Imagine fog.
In fact, you guys, if I'm right, my friend outside of London said it's been like 3 weeks since they've had rain.
Oh yeah, easily.
It's been a real drought. Like you haven't had rain, which is so unusual for you.
Yeah. We haven't cut the lawn. David hasn't cut the lawn for 2 or 3 weeks because there's no grass on it now. It's all burning off.
Right. Oh my God. Yeah.
But it will all gather itself.
All you need is one good day or two of rain and everything's green again, right? It happens here too. We get the odd drought, but we've had a lot of rain this spring for us, which is kind of unusual. Like we didn't think we were ever going to get hot weather with the way it was. Everybody around in Europe was having our weather, and we were having their weather, and we're thinking, the world is so upside down, right?
Yeah. And the heat wave we've had now 2 weeks, going into a third.
Yeah, 30s and 40s Celsius. I mean,
30s and 40s,
you guys over there in the States, that's like in the high 80s, low 90s. I mean, I know people that are in Texas and Florida and whatever, and they roll their eyes at us. Oh, well, we're used to that. Yeah, because you have air conditioning. But Anne, over in Europe, they don't have it in England, especially because it's unusual to get this kind of weather for them. So you've had plenty of rain. She's in Tennessee. Tammy's in Tennessee. They've had plenty of rain. So that's good. You guys you're not seeing that it's a drought for sure. So I want to acknowledge people. We've got Tammy, Jeff Peterson, and Kim Bonds. We'll see who comes in. We'll start off with Kim. Thank you so much. Whatever comes out for romance for the rest of July. Okay, let's see.
All righty. Just shuffle.
So Kim's from Suffolk, Virginia, and she said they've had a ton of rain there, and so has
what is going on with this weather?
I know.
So Kim, shall I go ahead, Brenda?
Absolutely. You always get
right. So we are reading for romance for the rest of July. So welcome, Kim, and a pleasure to read for you. So starting off, 2 of coins. So keeping things in balance. That's your overriding message for now. So you might be juggling all sorts of different things for the best reasons possible. Keep everything steady, balanced, not dashing off and doing too much. This generally, the 2 of coins, is work-life balance, energy and time balance. So make sure that when you're being so lovely and helping other people, that you remember to take time for yourself as well. So it's all about balance in time and energy and money as well. Your help, up steps the King of Coins. So the kings are authority figures. They've learned their lessons and they're here to help us and guide us. Now this king, very successful. Whatever they turn their hand to is successful. Very good with money, very affluent, very prosperous, very grounded, very sensible. So when this is in your help part of the reading, these are lovely qualities that you can be focusing on. So grounded common sense, practicality, resourcefulness. Not dashing off with an idea here and there. This is the king with the sensible, well thought out action plan. What do you need to focus on? Taking things a step at a time. our lovely little angel here, look, she's ready to get to the success flag. And she's wondering how to get there. She's just poised at the edge. And all she's got to do is hop onto this stepping stone. And then the next all the way across. So taking things a step at a time. It's next to this balance card. So no rushing, no hasty decisions. Look long term. This is how you can help yourself. 3 of Wands. Look at the bigger picture. Look long term. Dream big and then dream even bigger. And start those little action steps now. Start this step-by-step process now. This isn't a giant leap. This isn't anything that's going to be impulsive. Look long term, make your plans. Where would you like to be? And start acting on those now, because it's time to make those positive changes. This is your guidance. We've got the life experience card. So this is you making positive changes, choosing to do that for yourself. Learning from experience. She's collecting, this little angel's collecting little pearls of wisdom. So everything that you've learned, you've been there, you've done that, you've got the t-shirt, you know what works, you know what doesn't work. And that's just as valuable to know. So when you put all those things together, it's time for you to make those positive changes with step-by-step plans, dreaming big, and look, the outcomes, the victory card. That seems to be your little recipe for success. So keeping things in balance, step by step, planning, and staying grounded and sensible, and getting ready to make these positive changes. So it's looking really nice. We've got the victory card to finish off, so that's looking great.
Super. She said, it sounds great. Awesome. Thank you, Anne. All right. Beautiful. Okay. So, Kim, you've got some really good cards coming in. Keep an open mind. Okay. You've got the Lovers and a Romance card that says keep an open mind. Okay. So, yeah, the Lovers. Okay. This light isn't helping, so I'm going to turn that away and see if that's better. It is. Okay, so, you know, it says keep an open mind because your soulmate could be coming in, but there could be somebody totally different from what you perceive. You know, we all have that tall, dark, and handsome, right? I used to say tall, dark, and gruesome. But anyhow, you may have an idea of what you want in your mind when it comes to somebody coming in. Know that you have to be flexible. You have to be open-minded. I would never have met my husband on the dating site by the way he looked. He was all dressed in black. He had black glasses on, and I looked at him and I thought, he looks mean. And when I met him, he had on a beautiful pale yellow sweater, and he had curly hair, and he looked sweet. So don't judge a book by its cover is what I'm saying, okay? Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. The Lovers is about embracing love, okay, and intimate friendships and things like that. So making choices on a heart level. So when you should get together with somebody or you're meeting somebody here, keeping an open mind, be sure that you share a lot of dialogue, communicate well, and you will be making decisions and choices at that time on an emotional level that you feel attached to this person emotionally. Be mindful of that. You've also got this could be the one. Okay, you've already met the romantic partner that you seek, and it comes with the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is somebody who is very astute. They have a high standing in community and society. They're educated, and they may be somebody who's scholastic, you know, maybe medical profession, maybe the legal profession, whatever. But they have the ability to bring you in some intelligent conversation. I think that, you know, this person is respected. He's impartial. You know, he's intelligent, and you can receive some wise information from this person. Coming in next, you've got the card Engagement, and it comes with the what the heck is this? What number is this? Yeah, I'm using oh, okay. So you're coming in with somebody who's educated and scholastic, as I had said, but you've also got the engagement card. This person is going to want to engage in a lot of personal conversation and dialogue. They're going to want to get to know you. They want to know if there's going to be a long-term commitment. Okay, that's what engagements are about. Not only engaging with you and sharing things with you, but it could, your relationship could very quickly turn into something more secure, something that's long lasting, something that could be a lifetime commitment. So I think that, you could be going back to school, or this person could be going back to school. You may be meeting somebody who's constantly wanting to upgrade themselves, wanting to step out there. There could be a really good opportunity for you when you meet this person. So think about the only male that showed up here was the King of Swords. So you could be meeting somebody who is like the King of Swords. So anyway, thank you so much, Kim. I hope this helps. Okay. Oh, and by the way, this king will be a little bit older than you. It won't be somebody younger. Okay.
Interesting, Brenda. I had the King of Coins. So we've got that.
Somebody who's mature, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the King of Coins. This guy's got money. You're lucky. This guy's good in business. This guy's going to help you out. This guy's self-sufficient. He doesn't need your money. Oh, that was the king. Yeah. So this guy's 2 kings. That's beautiful. Woohoo, she says. Look. Oh, I love it. Okay, so now we have Claudia. Welcome, Claudia. You're new to me, I think. You probably follow us, and maybe I just haven't seen you in my room in a while. May I get a message for August? Yes, absolutely. Let's see what we have for you. We've got Marby in the room. We got our beautiful Damara, our songbird in the room.
These are very lively cards. That's it.
Flying out too.
Oh, lovely. Okay, Claudia, welcome to the room. You've got some fabulous cards here, and we're starting off with the 3 of Wands. So this is the long-term planning, dreaming big, looking to the future. What would you like to do? Where would you like to be? Putting a date on that dream, and then you've got a goal. And this card says, start taking those first little steps. The meaning of the card, the healthy forest is the long-term goal, but she can't attain that without planting the little seeds. So this is you starting something, getting something off the ground. And it might be something as simple as doing some research, sending off an email, dreaming big, looking long-term. Your help, 8 of Coins, says when you do that, check all the tiny paperwork carefully. This is all about attention to detail. So dot the I's, cross the T's, read the small print, read it again before you commit. Focus is the Unity card. It's one of the 2 major arcanas that you have in the reading, so it's a bit louder. And this card is about discussions, conversations, talking it over, meetings, everybody gathering round the table to talk about information, work out plans for the future, which suit everybody. So it's working well together. So it can be teaching, mentoring, meetings, discussions. Choose carefully. 7 of Cups. Stand back. Look at all your options. Look at all the details. Just take your time in that assessment right now for August. Don't go dashing off with the first opportunity that comes along. Stand back. Look at them all carefully and choose wisely. Take your time doing that, because the guidance here, we've got the Dreamer card, your 2nd major arcana. This is you ready to take that leap of faith, start something new, open those doors of opportunity for yourself, and being prepared to step through them. this little angel could stand behind those closed doors forevermore, and that would be fine. But she's thought, no, I'm going to see what's through there. Take a leap of faith. It might mean doing things a little bit differently, stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit. But this says the dreamer card, time to take that leap of faith, and the victory card to finish off. Look what happens when you do. This could be very successful. The victory card is literally victory, success, happiness, and joy. So take your time to assess, look at the details, talk it over, get your plan together, but dream big. And when you're ready to take that leap, that's looking like it could be very successful for you. So I hope that resonates, Claudia. Thank you.
Okay, Claudia, thank you so much for coming in. You start off with the Three of Swords, and that card says you're healing through something. Okay, I'm working with the angel cards. You can see the angel with this little person standing there, and you could be healing through some sort of disappointment, grief, loss, regret, but you are healing through it. And what happens is it's personal growth that comes from this challenge. You're moving on from it. You're healing anything. It could be a misunderstanding. It could be, anything like that. You're being there for others as well. Maybe you're going to be consoling somebody else who's going through a healing process that you know closely that's dealing with that type of sadness. It comes in with standing up for yourself, though. You've got the Seven of Wands, and that's standing and looking adversity in the face and saying, hey, saying yes when it feels good for you, but knowing when to say no. And I always say, say no, it's a full sentence. Oh, well, they can be mad till they're glad because they will. Okay, so this is a card that says choose your battles wisely. If you're getting caught up in any kind of debates or arguments or things that are a little bit prickly when it comes to conversation, step back a little bit and balance yourself. Take a breath of air, okay? Because in comes the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is you moving on in a new direction. You've made a decision that things aren't working out for you. And I have to tell you, you may really be doing that because it comes in with the Queen of Swords as well. And she just wipes her hands clean of anything. But you may be thinking about moving on. And it's taken you a while because this is slow. He's turned his back. He's got his bags packed and he's leaving. There could be somebody that you know that's leaving home. Okay, but this particular card says take yourself to center. It's a card of balance, and it's saying don't turn around. You're not going back in that direction. This is you've made a command decision to move in a new direction, and you're going to do that. So this is a card that says you need to move on. Okay, you're seeking something better, more spiritual in your life. Okay, you're choosing to make big life changes. Again, as I was saying, the Queen of Swords shows up, and she is that queen that kind of just, I always say she does this, and I'm out of here. She cuts through the red tape. She doesn't take any more BS. She's got the intelligence to know when to cut her losses and go. So this could be something disappointing, something in your life that you're not receiving the benefits from, or seeing the rewards for your hard work and effort. So you've decided to leave a situation, a relationship, anything. Okay, she moves on. She's also the queen that cleans house. If you want to take it literally, you could be moving house and cleaning a lot of stuff out of your home. Now, you've got the wise counselor, and the wise counselor is unity with spirituality-minded community. This is the Hierophant, okay, in the traditional tarot. And so you could be putting yourself in the company of people who are more like you, more like-minded. You could be bringing new friends into your circle, but you could also be tapping into spirituality, your higher self, stepping up that ladder to feel that you want to be a part of that spiritual world. You're comparing traditional methods with new ideas and figuring out which one is the best for you. So those are your cards, my dear. I think you're moving on from a situation. You're walking away. You're healing through some disappointment. Okay, that's what I have for you. So I hope that resonates somewhat. You can let me know. Okay. Marby, hi, sweetheart. How are you? Nice to see you again in the room. Beautiful. It does resonate. Thanks, Claudia. Thank you so much. All right. You'll heal through it. You'll get over it. Remember the Queen of Swords. She's strong. When she cuts through it, she said, done and done. And you might be making an emotional decision to do that. That's okay. Spirit's got your back. General for Marby. Okay, Marby.
Okay. So, Marby, welcome to the room again. And I hope you enjoyed the football last week. What a match.
Yeah. Oh,
we watched it really early on Monday morning because it was in the middle of the night here. Oh, my goodness me. Yes. So, sorry. Forget the football. Let's think about you now. So, you have some beautiful cards here. So we're starting off 3 of Pencils. That's 3 of Swords in traditional tarot. So this is about you healing and moving on, taking your time, talking things over. And when you are ready, starting something new. Our little angels, look, when they're just having a little cup of tea together. But when they stand up, there are no obstacles in front of them. They're just ready to start moving forward. The Page of Wands is next with some exciting information. The pages are little messengers, and the Page of Wands brings in exciting news, good news, new opportunity, new projects, new creative projects, new inspiration. Look, she's jumping for joy. So this is really exciting, brand new ideas, positive news, very much a breath of fresh air. Suddenly these opportunities and this information coming in for you. The 4 of Wands says this is lovely. This is a card of celebration. It's also a card of stability. So this is time for you to be recognized, appreciated. Look, she's been given some flowers and a balloon. And people are saying, thank you, we appreciate what you do. And she's receiving with grace and with gratitude. So here you are, stepping up, being appreciated, moving on, and some really quite exciting projects and information coming in for you. And the King of Coins is the final card, the Midas Touch King. This king is successful, brings in new opportunity, very good with money, very affluent, very grounded. The reason he's so successful, and this is very much to do when it's the coin suit with money, work, career, home life, family life. The reason this king is so successful is that they've had to learn all the lessons, and now they're here to share that wisdom with us. So this king is sensible, grounded, takes their time, has a plan for everything, and is prepared to follow that in a steady, mindful, grounded way. And this king absolutely personifies success, confidence, and opportunity. So this is looking absolutely lovely. The page brings in the news of it, and the king says, right, time to ground that and go for these things with a very successful plan. So I hope that resonates, Marby. Thank you.
Marby, you're losing sleep here, and it's unfounded fear. You're expecting the worst in a situation with the 9 of Swords. So try to change your mindset if you have worries and concerns on your mind. This card says, you know, you don't want to have lack of sleep, because if you do, it can bring on physical ailments as well. So it's all about refocusing your thoughts and trying to be more positive about a situation. You're anticipating the worst in a situation, okay? You're allowing worry to get out of proportion. But the whole reading here talks about meditation, because in comes the 4 of Swords, and that's all about getting your rest, pulling back, calling a truce, closing the door, perhaps planning a vacation, a respite place, somewhere where you can just let your mind go free. This card says, you know, don't make any snap decisions, any quick choices, sign any documents in a big hurry. You know, there's time later on. You can allow yourself more time before making any of these decisions, okay? It's almost like you get burnout. You have like a mental exhaustion. Get more sleep, okay? Now, the High Priestess, again, is about meditating. She sits there, she meditates on what she wants, and if she doesn't get it, she goes in the background and she finds out those answers. So anything that you're unsure of, don't allow yourself to get up in your head and start getting anxious about it, creating any stress within yourself. Take yourself to that place, do your research, find out those ideas that you need to find out. Been sick for 3 days, you're much better now. Okay, so it's all about you. You can do this from the background. You can do anything virtually, right? But with the high priestess, she gets the answers she needs. That's why she sits there with the Akashic records or the book of knowledge on her lap, and she's peaceful. She doesn't allow herself to get all up in her head. Now you have the two of wands right now, and this is about taking the next step, moving on. Possibly to do with your career or your job. You could even be changing your career, but you're thinking of and looking ahead. You're forward thinking about where you want to be in the near future when it comes to that. I mean, you're making good, wise, and ambitious choices right now. You could also be considering partnership in something here. Who you want to share your dreams with and expand your plans with together. But it's continuing moving forward, and forward is a good direction to be going. Now, you're going to celebrate something. She got the 3 of Cups. So there could be an event that you're being invited to, but it could be a reunion. You could be sisterhood, brotherhood, family, colleagues, people that you want to share a good time with. So there's going to be some celebration, news about celebrating, okay? Great announcements that are happy, that are coming your way, like engagements and weddings and pregnancies and graduations. And, it's a time of gratitude and enjoying that. Close communities and close friendships with and or family that you're going to be getting together with. So Marby, I hope that I want to thank you, first of all, for coming in, and God bless you. I hope this resonates with you, some of it. Thank you. Yes, the celebration is really nice, isn't it? Okay, so Tamara, you're our last one here, but we're not done yet. We're going to go down the list, and we're going to chat. Yeah. So I'm glad you're feeling better, Marby. Yeah, been sick for 3 days. There's our boy. There's my man. There's Trend Zone. Hey, Gerald. How are you? All righty. Okay, so we'll do Trend Zone then instead of Tamara. She always likes to laugh.
Oh, Trend Zone, right?
Sorry, I tried to catch.
All right, that's all right. That's interesting. Okay. Because 3 cards just flew out, so it'll be interesting if they come up in Damara's reading again.
Yeah.
Right, so Trend Zone, Gerald, what's the weather doing in Chicago?
Yeah, there you go.
Do you know, Brenda, I still can't get over when you went on that lovely chat room with Nate, how fast he does the cards.
Oh, he's really quick. Yeah, and you think I'm quick, but he's
crumbs.
Yeah, he's intuitive too. He's what is he? I forget what his sign is. I'll have to find out, because I'm going to be joining him, as you know, on the 24th.
Yeah.
He's coming on my channel. So you guys, when you come in on that Friday on the 24th, Nate is going to be with me. And he is, like Anne went in and watched him, and she thought the energy was really good.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
Yeah. Sunny and mild. Mild. That's
mild.
Lovely.
So it's not stinking hot.
No.
like Anne. Anne's stinking hot. Yeah. And no AC to help her. Oh.
No, not at the moment. Oh my gosh. So, Gerald, here we go. Now, you've got some really interesting cards. I've done 6 cards for you. 3 of them are major arcana, so that's loud and lovely. And 2 of them are knights. So that's fast and furious. But we start off with this page. Page of Pencils, Page of Swords, overall energy. So this little page brings in new information, new inspiration, new ideas. Sometimes it necessitates a slight change to plan, but that's absolutely fine. This is a card of clarity and new information. So the Knight of Cups says, stay balanced, just go steady, don't go rushing off. When you've got this new information coming in, just take it slowly, stay balanced, just go steady, because the next card, what you need to focus on, is a fast move forward. This is the Chariot. This is movement forward. It's momentum, it's progress, it's you making that decisive move forward with balance and with discipline. So taking this little Knight of Cups energy and just slowing it down enough to make sound, steady and mindful choices, because when the Chariot shows up, it's movement forward, it's decisive, and it's really a momentum coming in, especially if things have felt a little bit slow. It's time to focus on self-confidence, self-belief, leaving behind any self-doubt, any self-criticism, anything that's heavy, self-sabotage, any fear. It's time to look forward and really be your own best friend. Believe in yourself.
7 of Swords?
No, ego, 15.
Oh, it's the devil.
It is. Okay. So leaving behind what you don't need anymore, because you're going to be concentrating on actually what you do. And the Star card as guidance, this is success. It has success written all over it. This is you actually seeing the results of your hard work, things that you've been manifesting, hoping for, wishing for, working towards. This is it showing up. It's also you stepping into the spotlight. The Star card is wishing on a star and it actually showing up. So get ready for this, because the Knight of Wands finishes this off. Fast knight energy again. They both have motorbikes. Look, the Knight of Wands comes flying in and says, think it through and act with care. This is the knight that's impulsive. He's fast. He makes decisions because he's in so much of a rush. This knight says, don't do that. Think it all through. Be mindful. Take your time. Stay balanced, because this new information coming in, this clarity coming in for the very best reasons, could really get the ball moving forward and you moving forward to something which is absolutely beautiful. So good news coming in, progress, momentum, just steady away. Okay, so I hope that resonates, Gerald. Thank you.
Perfect. So you come in right off the bat with the 7 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords is being careful and mindful about making wise choices. You don't want to do something that you're going to regret at the end of the day. So be careful of what you're investing your money or your time into. Okay, it might turn up as a loss, but if you think about it, you'll change your mind and you'll make a good choice. There's a better way and a better choice for you to make, and that'll bring you more happiness. Because if you don't, you end up with the 9 of Swords, which is really a lot of worry and anxiety. Not being able to sleep, worrying about a situation, wondering how it's going to turn out, and all of those things. But it's unfounded fear, okay? Because you're going to make wise choices. You're not going to allow yourself to get stuck in a bad investment of any kind, whether it's relationship, money, whatever. So you're allowing worry to grow out of proportion. Don't do that. Let it go. Focus on being more positive about a situation, because it'll come. Because here you have the 7 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles is that card you've heard me say, well, I did all the work, I put all the effort in, why haven't I seen any results or rewards yet? It's a card of impatience. So stay patient. Whatever you've invested your time or into, you're going to see that the seeds you planted were planted well. Your efforts and your investments will be rewarded to you in time. It's going to come in. You just have to be patient for it, okay? So you have the need for patience when you get this card. So it's a time for resting and planning your future, and stop worrying, because it's unnecessary worry. So if you've invested in something and you're waiting to see the stock market go up, or your gold or your silver or whatever you invested into, it's going to come. You just have to wait. A story of your life, right? So we have this beautiful King of Cups, and this King of Cups is somebody who's kind, caring, compassionate, been there, done it, has the medal for it, and only wants to be there. They're very trustworthy. They come with wise counsel. They could be, you hear me say this all the time, a kind listening ear, a shoulder to lean into, a soft place to land. This is your ideal energy person around you. There could be somebody coming in, male or female, who you might find has this type of energy around them. It's the best energy that you could have in anybody. So this could be you speaking to somebody who has that ability to teach, preach, and convey, like a counselor would guide you, or through through some sort of process. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry. Now, your final card is the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles, I always say she's good in business. She's like Mother Earth. What she puts her hands to, she sees grow. Okay. She has that ability, and you will find that if you take on that energy, you're getting advice from this king. You planted your seeds well. It's unnecessary worry. You're not going to make a bad investment because you're smarter than that. You're going to find that things will start coming in. Again, she's patient. She realizes she plants her seed. She's not going to see the harvest and the bean, like Jack and the Beanstalk, grow this beanstalk overnight. So whatever you've invested into, okay, it looks like it's going to be long-term security for you, but it won't be coming in all of a sudden. You're going to see increments of that coming in, whatever you invested in, but it's upward. It's positive, okay? So, my friend, those are your cards. All right, we're going to go to Damara. Okay, beautiful Damara, our songbird. What do you want us to focus on? Okay, are you still here with us? Do you want, XRP? Okay. All right, Damara, drop us a little message if you want a general message, what's going on, or you have a specific topic you want to. Oh, you're welcome. Damara, what would you like? She said, okay. So is that general, or is that she's called new? I need to know what you want me to do. Do you want us to do general, or are you focused on a specific question? What spirit has this? Okay, let's see.
Okay. Right. Okay. Well, Damara, spirit has some lovely things to say, and in the form of 2 major arcana cards and 2 knights. So what is going on with the energy at the moment? It seems that everything's speeded up and charging forward. So your overall energy, Knight of Pencils says, just choose carefully, slow down long enough to see the options in front of you, and then make your choices. Don't go rushing off to make an impulsive choice. Take your time, slow down enough to be able to see all the options in front of you. The King of Cups steps in with help and guidance, and this energy is lovely. The King of Cups is kind and loyal and loving and compassionate, very emotionally intelligent, very grounded, and very often in a situation where they're helping other people to feel good, helping other people to feel valued and loved. So you have this lovely, helpful, loving, guiding energy coming in. What do you need to focus on? Another night, thinking it through and acting with care. So things could happen quickly for the best reason possible. And these 2 little knights are saying, slow down enough to see all your choices and then take your time in making them. How can you help yourself? High Priestess. This is all about taking a step back, gathering all your information together, trusting that intuition, going within, asking how you feel about something and trusting that. She's reading a book saying, take your time and think it through. She's gathering all her information first before she commits, because I do feel there could be some information missing. This is your guidance, the moon. Again, very connected to intuition, going within. How do I feel? If it feels good, go with it. If it doesn't feel so good, there's a reason for that. You need to take your time to find out more about it. But I do think there could be a situation that you're dealing with at the moment when you don't know the full picture. And this new information could be coming to light. So before you commit, Make sure that you know absolutely everything that you need to know. The Four of Cups is your outcome. So look at a broader horizon. This little angel is so focused on these three tiny little cups, the past. She's missing this huge opportunity just there behind her. All she has to do is turn round. So step back, look at a much broader horizon. See what the opportunities are there. They could come thick and fast. So take your time, choose carefully, go within, gather all your information. And I do feel you're going to make good decisions, but I do feel at the moment there is something you don't yet know that you need to know. And overlighting all this is this King of Cups energy, which is love and support and guidance. It's all there for you. But just be careful before you make any decisions, big choices, changes in direction, anything like that. Just for now, get all of your information together first. So Damara, I hope that resonates. Thank you.
It's interesting what you're saying, because the first card I've got for her, which was an extra card that flew out, is Justice. And justice is all about you will win. Stand in your integrity, speak up for yourself. You know what you're capable of, and justice will be waved in your favor. You'll come out ahead if you position yourself in integrity. So this is about being impartial and being objective, and justice being waved in your favor. So stand your ground. You're going to hear something. You've got the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is kind of, and pages are all information that come in, they're messengers, but this particular one is kind of blunt. You hear about something here, and it could come in the form of an opportunity, but it's insightful and it's exciting, and you're going to like it, but it's going to be challenging too. It could put a pause or a halt or a temporary halt to your plans moving forward with this information. So be sure that you read between the lines, because in comes the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is a beautiful opportunity. Okay, it's the beginning of something beautiful here, and it's an amazing opportunity. Be bold, be courageous. This is the one that comes in where you say, I'm going for it. Come hell or high water, that's it. I've done my research. I'm jumping into this with both feet. Do what you're passionate about, okay? Now, in the center position, you have the Three of Coins. You have the ability to team up with other people. Okay, you're very creative, and you're going to stand out in a crowd, and you may be, it's almost like, I don't know, but they almost show me like you're doing an audition. You're auditioning for something. You're going out there and you're showing the powers that be what you're made of, what your talents are, what your creativity is all about, and you're being paid well for it. Okay, so you're going to be paid well for whatever this is, and you're going to work well with other people in this team. You've got an excellent reputation, my darling, and that's what this is about. Coming in next, you have the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords is managing your resources wisely. And pardon me, this is the Four of Pentacles, and this was the Three of Pentacles. Sorry, I got them wrong. This is Pentacles, but that was the right representation of the card. So, you know, you've got this Four of Pentacles, which means you could be sitting there waiting for something. And it always shows somebody in the traditional tarot, you know, they're waiting and they're feeling they're missing out on an opportunity and it's not coming in and so on. But this card says that you are managing your resources well. And also you're being mindful of your spending. You're not going to go out and spend your money on any big ticket item right now. You're very, very good with your finances anyway. So it's how you give or how you receive, you know, money, time, or emotions that come in with this. What are you holding on to, right? But you're very good in business, because it talks about smart business when we get this card, and smart decisions that you're making. You're seeing things as black and white, and you're now able to see things clearly. But you're moving on, because you've got the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is the end of a situation, and it's going to bring you some relief. Now, often when we decide to part and move away or walk away from a situation in our life, it does leave us with a little bit of underlying sadness. However, it's about looking towards and going through that door and realizing he's got all those swords here. Okay, see the swords at the door? He's leaving those behind, and out through that door is a beautiful garden he sees. So it's going to take the weight off of your shoulders. Okay, it's the end of anything like that. It's a card that says you have the right to stand in your truth and your justice and move in a new direction. But there's two opportunities coming in here: the King of Swords and the Ace of Wands comes in. So something's coming. Oh, she says, here we go. She said, we're over here. It's exactly what I'm doing. OMG. Okay, perfect. All righty, my darlings. We are going to go back to Tammy and Jeff. Tammy, if you're still here, will you come in and let us know you're still here? Because we want to give you some cards. And also Jeff. Tammy, hello, my beautiful Tammy. Are you here? Calling Tammy, because we're down to 6 people. So we hope that Tammy's here. And
Tammy's here.
Okay. Here I thought I was going to have to hit something like this. You got to get on the train. Okay, Tammy.
Like it. Okay, Tammy, thank you as always for being our gatekeeper, and it's lovely to read for you. So your card, Strength card. So this really sees you stepping up and speaking up with confidence. This is you being assertive and being kind at the same time. So saying no, thank you, if you need to, saying this will work better for me. I would rather move in this direction. This is what will suit me the best. And it's you having the lovely confidence to do exactly that. And then we've got the 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. And here you are, moving in a new direction, new plans, new ways forward, having learnt from experience. That's the key with this card. Look, she's closed that little gate. She's been there, done that, learned everything she needs to from that experience, said thank you very much. Now moving forward, new plans, new ideas, and new ways forward, and you having the confidence to go for it. So Tammy, it's looking lovely for you. Thank you.
Okay, I'm using Oracle messages here and one tarot. I'm using Archangel Raphael, and I'm using Archangel Michael. Love that beautiful picture of Archangel Michael. And I'm going to pull one tarot card for you as well. Oh, wow. Okay, so you've got the 3 of Swords. You're healing through something, Tammy. Something is still pulling on your heartstrings and leaving you a little bit nostalgic and thinking about things in the past. You're still overcoming some regrets or some sadness, but you will heal through this, okay? Spirit's got your back. There's something here where there could be a person that you are wondering about their integrity, and you're wanting to know if they're trustworthy. They are. Okay, this is Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael saying that they are trustworthy. Whoever you're dealing with a friendship or someone you've met, know that you can trust them. Okay, they're there. But on the other hand, do your research, because Archangel Raphael says you don't want to get yourself into a pickle. Do your research. You will find that this person is trustworthy, but for some reason you're going back to the disappointments and maybe the heartbreak of somebody in your past. But anyway, my friend, you're going to find that they are trustworthy, but you may do a little bit of research here, okay, just to give yourself peace of mind. Okay, all righty. Thank you, Tammy. Okay, let's see. We got Jeff. Jeff is here. Yeah.
Okay, Jeff, thank you for coming into the room. A pleasure to read for you. You've got 2 great cards, starting off with the 10 of Coins. So this is happy work life, happy home life, happy family life, happy financial life. It's very grounded energy. It's time spent with loved ones and appreciating that, appreciating the little things in life and being comfortable enough and have that lovely peace of mind to do just that. It's one of the happy ever after cards. And when it's the coins, it's lovely because it's grounded. It's about our material life, our home life, and our family life. And the 10 is, you've made it. It's absolutely lovely. The 9 of Wands says, keep going. Don't give up. This says you are so close to success. Stay motivated. Stay positive. This is the card of persistence, determination, self-motivation. It's a real drive forward. It's the 9 of Wands. You're so nearly there. So don't give up. Stay focused, stay motivated, keep going, because this 10 of coins energy at the end of it is absolutely lovely and worth waiting for and worth all the effort and time and energy that you've put into it. So, Jeff, thank you very much. I hope that resonates.
Okay, Jeff, you got the card release, letting go of things that don't serve you anymore. Okay, don't allow things that are to hold you back. This is a card that says you're going to be making wise and intelligent decisions and choices that are healthy for you right now. Okay, you need to release any situations or people that are toxic around you, that energy that you don't need. You know, I often say this: some people outlive their expiration date. We either grow together or we grow apart. So don't feel bad. You know, let go of people who are not, that don't have space for you, don't hold space for you, don't reciprocate with due courtesy for you. Okay. You're going through a change. You've got the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is all about taking the next steps, going towards your goals, and probably bringing a partner into it, somebody that you can confide in, somebody you want to share all of this with. But this is a beautiful new opportunity for you to move forward. You're making bold and ambitious choices right now, and you're expanding your plans. You're continuing to move forward towards a goal of yours. Now, you have the 8 of Swords. For some reason, you're worrying about something. You're presuming and assuming, you're doing that stinking thinking that things aren't going to work out before they even happen. The only thing holding you back, Jeff, is yourself. We get up in our heads, we start feeling negative, and what do? We're like a sponge. We attract all that negativity, and it does come in. So what we think, we attract, we become. So it's important that you stay positive. Let go of that thought. Let go of those feelings. Let go of things that are no longer holding you, that are holding you hostage. Okay, let them go, because they hold you back from succeeding. So I hope that helps. All righty. So go back here. Hi. Okay, guys. I don't see anybody new in here. We have 7 people. We've had a great go of it. It's almost 3 o'clock. Look at that, eh? So if there's anybody here, you know, that wants to do a super chat, you don't have to. There's no obligation. Know that we will be shutting down soon. So if you want a personal question answered, now's the time to jump in. But most of you have anyway. So thank you so much, Tammy, for coming in. Yeah, we'll be here again next Sunday. But on the 24th, on the Friday, I'll be going out at 1 and bringing in Nate's third wish. And Nate does, he's just out there doing so much. His claim to fame is he was in the States, he's French, he's now living in Portugal, but his claim to fame is political readings. This guy's dead on. He did 20 years, lived 20 years. I shouldn't say he did. He lived 20 years in the States. So he's quite affluent when it comes to his information and his intelligent level on what's going on in the world affairs. I told him we're not doing that. I said, even though it could be very lucrative, I do not get into politics. I never have. And I'm certainly not going to stir up a pot of, you know, a nest of bees by doing it. But he's very good, really good. So we're going to do personal questions like we do here. And you guys feel free to do exactly, it's going to be the same rules, but Nath is going to be here. And he is amazing. Yes, a global reset, right? Yes, it's happening. If you guys follow Nath, you need to follow him. He goes out sometimes 2 and 3 times a day with different guest readers. And a lot of them are into different things. Some are into healing modalities. Some of them are into political. Some are, you know, whatever. And he's so flexible. He gets into all of them. He's doing very well. And I really like him. And the reason, and I was telling Anne, the only reason I never watched him, I didn't know who he was. One of my long-time standing clients said, Brenda, do you watch this guy? And I said, no. She said, please do it. Because she said, I think you need to collaborate with him. And I thought, what am I going to do? Email the guy and say, hey, I want to go on your channel? Well, he can have anywhere between 160 to 350 people in his room in that hour. He only goes up for an hour. And he's amazing. So I did, and I went and watched him. So I thought, okay, and he actually has underneath his channel how you can collaborate with him. You just go in, you book your time like you would an appointment to have a reading. And then he just comes back and he sends you an email and says, okay, can I make it 1 o'clock instead of 2 o'clock? And yes. So you follow him, Marby? Yeah, yes, I've seen you in his room. He's really good, isn't he, Marby? And I like him. And so when I went out on his channel, Anne was in the chat room too. She wanted to see what this guy was all about.
Yeah.
This was us. Do. That's how quick we were. Because he's got so many people in his room. You gotta do that. So the one good thing is I am fast. And I remember when Anne started with me, I said, let me know if I go too fast, because I don't want you to feel pressured. I don't want you to feel, in the beginning, you were really intimidated. You thought, oh, and we actually had more people in our room too in those days. And yeah, but anyway, it's summer, people are away, people are busy, their kids are off school, whatever the case is. Yeah. So we know that summertime is a little bit laid back. So what I said to Nath was, well, Nath, and you said the same thing to me. I don't have as many people in my room that you do, regardless of how many subscribers I have more than you. He said, Brenda, don't worry about it. I'm bringing all my people over to you.
Yeah, and he will.
Okay. So anyway, Linda G. Yeah, Linda G is interesting too. She came to Canada and got sick. She got AFib. And had to go to the hospital out west. So yeah, Linda G is very, very into politics, very big. Yeah. I've watched her before too. But again, I don't get into the political part of it. When you guys live in the States, it's so important. And all I care about is how he's treating Canada and how Canada is treating the States. And because we're like so co-joined, right? But no, we don't want to become the 51st state. Of course not. I mean, it would be like us saying, come and join us, US. You can become another province. We'll put you somewhere. But no. So I don't get into it. Neither does Anne. We don't.
Not at all. No.
We don't give out legal advice. We don't give out medical advice. We may say you need a second opinion if the card comes up, or we may say this looks positive. Things like that, right? But we don't. And legal situations, if there's a lot of the King of Swords shows up and blah, 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 we're going to say, yeah, seek counsel. But yeah. Oh, there's Anne Marie. We're going to give you a couple of cards, Anne Marie, just because it's you. Okay, so we are 2 minutes after 3. She just got in last, so let's give you a couple of cards. Okay, let's see what's happening, what Spirit has to say for you. Yeah, we came out at 2. Let's see what we have here.
See, there's quite a lot going on as well, Brenda, with Wimbledon. That's on right now.
Yeah.
And the World Cup, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, people are watching games as well. And it is a big time. I mean, for the kids are out of school, they're going to cottages, they're going on vacations, they're away. They're not going to be sitting in here. Yeah, she does personal too. Yeah. But she does a lot of political, a lot. And that's her claim to fame. She's good at it. Okay, Anne Marie, here you are, sweetheart.
Shall I go first then, Brenda?
Absolutely.
Anne Marie, welcome. Lovely to see you again. We've got some beautiful cards for you. First one, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. This says, believe in yourself. Our little angel here, she's got all these negative thoughts in that little red balloon. And she's just about to pop it with a pin because she's had this new delivery saying, oh, yes, you can. So this is a real talk about mindset. And I know how easy it is for everybody to go, oh, stay positive. It's not that easy. at all. But this little card comes in and says, believe in yourself. Know that you have got this, because the 10 of coins is next, the happy ever after card. One of them, there's two in the decks, 10 of coins. Happy home life, happy work life, happy career, happy financial status. It's time spent with loved ones. It doesn't have to be complicated. Quality time with people that you really appreciate and really enjoying that. It's grounded, it's family focused, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's fulfillment, happiness, and joy. And the Magician comes in. This is a big hitting card. It's a Magician card. It's a Major Arcana card saying, yes, you can. You are ready. You can do it. So if there was the slightest little bit of self-doubt, the Magician comes in at the end and goes, oh, no, we're not even going to think about can't, won't, shouldn't. The Magician goes, you're ready. You're on it. You can do it. And the 10 of coins brings in this absolutely beautiful energy of happy ever after, especially in home and family life. Wow. So, Anne-Marie, I hope that resonates with you.
You couldn't get a better reading than that one, Anne-Marie. Okay, you know me. You either get the Temperance or you get the Hangman. So you do have the Hangman. It's called an awakening. It's looking at things from a wider, broader perspective. You're waiting. You're hanging in limbo. Something hasn't happened yet. But don't get up in your head about it, okay? Because the 8 of Swords comes in and says that's what you're doing, okay? You're getting up in your head. You're disillusioning yourself. You're feeling a bit helpless right now because this hasn't happened yet. Yeah.
Same card.
Same card. So, you know, don't get up in your head. Don't be afraid to continue moving forward and staying positive. Plan those moves, clean the closet, get the space ready, do whatever it is you need to do to bring in that abundance that you're wanting to come into your life, because it's going to come. Because here's the Knight of Swords. Fast moving action. So the Knight of Swords is all about hearing information about something that comes in. Boom. All of a sudden it's like, oh, I got to go now. It's time now. I got to go. I got to take off. I have to do this. And it's about being focused and decisive and focused and determined to go after something. Something's going to happen with great speed. It's going to be all of a sudden, boom, you have to act on it. So it's going to happen. Right now, you're waiting for it. You're worrying about it, but it's coming. And I know you're sick and tired of hearing that, but it's coming. It's better than I say it's not coming. So it is coming. And you won't have time to think about it. It's going to be like you get a phone call and it's like, okay, I need you now, or you have to come now, or whatever the case is. Okay, so it's going to just happen just like that.
Yeah. Okay. The next card off the top of the deck, which I put down when I was talking about the 3 cards, the very next card is the 3 of Cups, reason to celebrate.
Wow. Yeah, yours was very positive to begin with. So there you go. It's coming, Anne-Marie. I know it's a drag when you're waiting and waiting and waiting for something to happen. So yeah, what a shame. But anyway, it's going to happen, and you will have reason to celebrate and be happy. But I've seen trips being booked in your readings, and whereby you guys are going to be planning a trip. First of all, the door is going to close and the feet are going to go up, and you're going to relax. Okay, that's spending time and relaxing. But then I see you booking a trip somewhere beautiful to get together, to go away. I know you're waiting, sweetheart. So get ready to pack your suitcases. It's going to happen. As soon as you get that call, pack those suitcases, because you're going to be together, and you're going to, you know, once you've had your time to put your feet up, reconnect, take a breath, center yourselves, and be balanced. You're going to plan a trip. But I see you in a tropical area. I don't see you going to Europe right away. I don't think you want to go that distance right now with the way the world is. I see tropical holiday. I see beaches and sand and palm trees and being taken care of. You know, 5-star all the way. Well, Anne, we've done it. And I'm so glad, Anne-Marie, you came in, because I've missed you, and I've been sending her little texts, and she's either on the road, she's on a ferry, she's always on the go. And I just want her to know I'm here if she needs to chat at any time, because sometimes I worry about people like her, when I don't hear from her in a while, that everything's all right, she's okay. So, and you guys too. So listen, guys, we'll see you next week. As I say, you have a great week too, Jeff. Thank you again, all of you, for coming in the room. Tammy, Jeff, Damara, Anne-Marie, Kim Bonds, Claudia, Marby, Trend Zone, all of you guys that come in here and you bless us with your presence in the chat room every single week. And that's what it's all about, community and collaboration and having each other there to support each other. And Anne and I are ever so grateful for you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the fastest hour of the week, Brenda. It just goes like that, doesn't it?
So Anne will be here as long as she hasn't melted into a pipe, because she's got the hottest weather over there. She's even hotter than we are, Anne Marie, and we get hot weather in the summer. And they have no way of getting any reprieve. She hasn't got a swimming pool. She can go out under her sprinkler or have cold showers, but they're dying for rain as well. So let's send them rain. Okay, that's what I do.
Just send us a breeze.
Oh, I'll send you a breeze.
Cool breeze. That's just what we need.
Yeah. Okay. So we love you. Stay safe, play safe, and be safe. And we'll see you next week. By the way, our cards are all out for next week. Anne's are out as well, I've noticed. Yeah. And so your messages are out there. Feel free to go and have a look and leave a comment. Give me a thumbs up. We all love that. That little algorithm follows us. I know my counts have been down this week, but I think it has to do with people being away.
Yeah. Yes,
so
absolutely.
It's a quiet time right now. So anyway, guys, go watch the videos. Give us a thumbs up. You can hype now. You can hype Anne. You can hype me, whatever that means. It just means the algorithm. It doesn't mean I'm going to get anything out of it, but it just means the algorithm is going to generate traffic to our videos, which is what we want to see happen. Okay. There she is. She said, remember when I said I hadn't heard from her? She said it's because basically I had to shut out the world out. Yeah, I get it. And I saw that, Anne Marie. I saw you withdrawing. I saw you pulling back. I saw you having to do that. It was like you couldn't inhale a deep breath. It was like I saw you, trying to catch your breath. It's like, you had run 10 miles and you're standing there and you're trying to breathe. So yeah, you have to do that. Take a time out. I get it. But know that I'm here. Okay, we've been friends for a long time, and you've been such a support to me and also to Anne. So I remember, you were my very first monitor, and she was real. I would ask her the last minute, oh, okay, give me a minute. She'd get her phone ready and she'd get her computer ready. And then in the beginning, I was so scattered because like you, I was nervous. And in the beginning, and how am I going to get all these people fit in? And then she would put in caps, Brenda, pay attention. Because I'd go on and read someone else and I'd miss somebody, right? So she was great. She kept me on the straight and narrow and she put me in my place and kept me going. So, and I laugh about those times.
It's a wonderful job. I take my hat off to any body as I can't remember, administrator. Sorry, the words go.
Moderator,
Yeah, moderator. Yeah.
Well, they keep our room peaceful, like Tammy does. They keep our room peaceful and they answer people's questions if we're busy. They tell them what the room rules are, and and they keep us. But in those days, Anne Marie would have a list, like it would be Tammy and Jeff, and So I would look at that list and know, okay, I got to do Tammy, then I got to do Jeff, whatever. Where on this, they seem to show up better on StreamYard, where we see them come up when they paid for it.
Yes,
much clearer than when we were with the old, in the back office with YouTube. It goes out, but it goes from StreamYard to YouTube, guys. So we see a whole different process here on our end from what you see, because you don't get to see that. But for some reason, and I went down here to post a comment and it won't let me. I could do it on YouTube on my phone, but I couldn't do it here. So there's something, some people have said things are kind of weird right now on this platform, and I don't know why I couldn't. I don't know whether I click something. I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, we're going to, where am I here? Get out of here. We're going to say goodbye, and we'll see you next week. Have a wonderful week, guys. Stay cool. Everything in the world is going to level out. Things are going to change. This is a really fast year of changes. Things happen all of a sudden, like I said with you, Anne Marie. This fire horse is all about boom, and there it is. Boom, there it is. So things are changing quickly, and even the dynamics of our world are going to change quickly. So we'll adapt. We're adaptable. We'll get through it.
We will.
Okay, take care and much
And you next
love.
week, everybody.